Sacrifice, 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 sacrifice. Hey guys, Snails Republic here with another mod showcase, and today I'll be showcasing the Runic Dust mod. Now this mod was made by ZombiePig333, and it incorporates runes, or runes that you make anyways, kind of like that, using Runic Dust. Now in my opinion, this is a really good front door map mod. I mean, doesn't it just look like something you could just walk on, like a front door? I mean, if I was in survival mode, this thing would be trying to kill me, but I'm not, so it's not. But I mean, this is so cool for decoration. It looks awesome. Anyways, let's actually get to the crafting recipes for the mod. So first of all, you're going to need Runic Dust, and there are tons of types of Runic Dust, as you can see over here. But the main four are Plant Runic Dust, Gunpowder Runic Dust, Lapis Runic Dust, Blaze Runic Dust, and yeah, those are the main four. And then I have one of these because all of these are the exact same, but I will get to that. So this is in order. This is the hardest to get and the most valuable. It will make the best items, or the best rune type things. Oh, I'm hitting a lag spike. Okay, that was weird. My internet's a little bit crappy right now, but anyways. And then here is a Plant Runic Dust. This is the least best. It's really cheap to make. Here, show you the crafting recipe right now. As you can see, it's super cheap to make. I mean, one piece of coal, and then you can use a lot of different types of nature items. You got dead shrubs, you got leaves, you got saplings, you got seeds, you got cactus, and then you can just mix them up however you want. Mix and match them. And no matter what, it's going to create 8 plant runic dusts. Alright. Next up, we have the gunpowder runic dust. Now, this right here is, boom, crafted like so. As you can see, it's slightly more expensive because you need the plant runic dust. Get out of my video, piggy. Alright, you need the plant runic dust and 1 gunpowder to create 12 gunpowder dust. So, I mean, you do get more, but it is more expensive because you need the plant runic to make that. But, I mean, you just kill a creeper, get some plants and a piece of coal, and yeah, you get 12. Anyways, next up, we have the lapis runic dust. Now, this is pretty expensive because, I mean, you need lapis. I mean, lapis lazuli. Stuff you can go and find in caves, this false diamond, that trickery stuff. But anyways, 1 coal and 3 lapis will make you 8 of that. And then the final one here is the blaze runic dust. Now this is 1 blaze powder and 3 lapis runic dust. So you can see how this is the most expensive, but it is the most rewarding in the end. Alright, and then we have the black runic dust, is what I have here. This can be crafted with an ink sac and a sand piece, and then all of these, like a red runic dust or green runic dust, will be crafted with the wool dye and a piece of sand. So, like, red runic dust will be rose red right here, and then a piece of sand, and then, like, green with a piece of sand, brown with a piece of sand, or cocoa beans, I guess. Lapis lazuli with a piece of sand, and just so on like that, so on and so forth. You know, wool crafting, you know. If you've played Minecraft before, you know how to make wool colored. Anyways, and then you can also use pouches for all of these, but we'll get to pouches later. I'm not too sure on pouches as of right now, like their biggest use, but yeah. Alright, the next 2 most important things are the runic tome, which is crafted like so. You need a book, and then you need any type of runic dust. It can be anything at all, any of these. Alright, so you can just make a really cheap one, get a piece of sand and a rose red dye, and you can make yourself a runic tome, but you also need a book. So I mean, go and raid a village. That's what I always do. I'm a little too lazy to make them. Anyways, and then you're going to need the runic lexicon. Now this is crafted like so. You need 1 runic book, runic tome, I guess, 4 of any type of dust, and 4 of any type of plank. Now you're gonna need 1 of each. I mean, the runic lexicon, or con, I guess, isn't as important as the tome. The runic tome is a lot more important, but, I mean, it's helpful. Alright, so next, I'm going to show you them. Alright, my sarlacc pit is about to die. As you can see, it's turning red. Let me feed it real quick. Yeah, not enough Boba Fetts have been eaten lately. All you nerdy guys out there like me who can get that reference, but anyways. So if I were to build a tome right here, so boom, 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 oops, boom, 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 like that. If I want to just put a P, okay, and then I were to light it, so you need this to light it. That's why it's so important. Nothing would happen and just break, all right? So that's where this comes in as well. If you shift click and then you right click on it, you will get all of the different types of tomes, all right? So let me go forward. Okay, so as you can see, here's the Runic Dust mod. This is the beginning thing. You left-click to go this way, which is the smaller items going upward, and you right click to go this way, which is the largest items going backwards. So we're going to start with the small ones. So as you can see, there are actual runic recipes, or runic tone recipe things. Anyways, so this one here is the simplest one to make. It's the easiest. It takes 4 pieces, and it is the torch rune. So I'm not going to go over all the runes with you, but I believe they go to 101. But I am going to go over probably a few of them, probably 2 altogether, because 1 here, and then I'm going to go over 1 with the scrolls, which we will get to. Alright, so you don't need a sacrifice to for a normal torch to spawn, but you do need 1 flint as a sacrifice for the beacon rune to spawn. Note, sacrificing a die to an existing beacon will change its color, description, to spawn the torch, or if a piece of flint is sacrificed, a beacon allows variable dust, so you can craft it with the 4 different dusts, which is why it is purple. Alright, so next up, all of the runes are going to have these type of things right here. So if we go here, has description, has sacrifice, right, and just so on like that. If we go here, description, sacrifice, so on like that. So we're just going to start with here. So if I want to craft this, and I want to take plant rune dust, and I craft it like this, right, and then I light it like this, as you can see, a bright little star comes out. I'm going to change it to night because it's so beautiful. Oh, no, I don't want to toggle it down. Oh, that's not cool. Alright. Add 5,000. It's on peaceful mode, so no obstacles spawn. So as you can see, there's a torch. And then if I wanted to make the beacon, alright, I'd go like this, and then I'd sacrifice 1 piece of flint. As you can see, it just sticks there. It looks like it's having a seizure, just like... And yeah. If you go right next to it, you can pick it back up, but you have to be really close to it, or else it's not going to pick up. Alright, so if you don't see it jumping, then that means it's attached. So then you right click on it again, it will take the flint as the sacrifice, and you can have the beautiful star light up, and then pew, out of the sky comes a beacon. So the beacons are kind of strange, and then let's come over here. I threw some cyan colored wool, and as you can see, the beacon is a different color. My sarlacc is about to die again. Why do you keep wanting to die? That's kind of depressing. I don't want you to die. Eat some cookies. No death shall be here. Okay, eat a cake or 2 or 7. Okay, maybe some poisonous potatoes. I don't know if those will help, you know. I'm just feeding it. Yep, feed the beast. Alright, so as you can see, the beacons were made because of the sacrifice. So yeah, it's pretty nice. It's a simple one. Now, let's say you were a little too lazy to make things, alright? That's where the next stuff comes in. We're going to come over to this chest, and I'm going to show you the crafting recipes. So, you have the runic paper right here. It is crafted with 1 piece of paper and 2 gold nuggets, and that will give you 1 runic paper. So, with this, you come over to the runic lexicon, and you can choose whatever you want. So, let's say I want this one right here, the third scroll, okay? I can right-click on it, and now you can see I have a rune of healing place scroll. Now, if I come over here, alright, let me make sure this doesn't take any sacrifices, because a lot of them take sacrifices. 2 coal and 2 experience. Alright. So if I come over and I click it on the ground, and oh, that does not look like okay, that is definitely not what I was thinking it was gonna be. But that's okay. We're just gonna go with it. I mean, maybe it's gonna be different. Okay, I'm gonna put this somewhere else. Alright, there we go. That's what we were looking for. Alright, and then I'm going to need to use whatever dust I want to use on it. And boom, it will change that color. Now, with the mod, when you change the survival mode, see, let's say I wanted to use, alright, this thing here. I can right-click, and then I have to hold it down so it builds it very slowly, and it pretty much builds a pattern for me. And then if I right-click with my plant runic dust, as you can see, it took 12 of them to make it, or craft it. Right, and then if I take this and let's say, okay, let me change back to my game mode, creative. Alright, get rid of that, I don't need that anymore. None of them nasty villagers. Alright, and I take 2 coal, and I place them down, and I change my game mode. Alright, I have 54 experience, as you can see, and I right click on it. As you can see, a little star is going to come out. And then, if I were to, as you can see, boom, black beacon. Don't really like the color black, but it works. So now, according to the book, oh, it just died. I need to continue feeding the beast, I'm guessing, but description heals any nearby entities with heart regeneration, and yeah. So, anyways, as you can see, it did work for a while. It's still a little glitchy with the scrolls. They're a little bit weird, but you kind of get the idea of them. You can be lazy. That's what I like to do. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the actual artifacts. As you can see, there's a lot. There's like 50 something, it seems. Anyways, I'm not 100% sure at all. But anyways, let's get on to the next item. So here we have the blank runic inscription. So the recipe for this is 2 runic paper and 1 string, and that will give you this. And with this, you can make runic scrolls just like this, except they will be like this right here, and you put them on your chest plate. So I have bounce 1. All right, if I put this on my chest plate, and as you can see, I'm not really, oh, there we go. I'm bouncing up and down and up and down. It really only works if you take a long fall. So as you can see, I lost my bounce completely. But if I were to climb this tree, like break this leaf right here, climb up this tree, and then jump down and just hold space, I would just keep jumping and not take any fall damage. But if it ruins my jump, then I will most likely stop jumping. See, that it kind of ruined my jump. But, whee! It's pretty fun. As you can see, it's almost dead. It's about halfway. I've been using this a lot. I like bouncing up and down. It's pretty fun. I'm a little rabbit man. Oh my gosh, this sarlacc, it wants to die. You know what? Screw the sarlacc. Screw the sarlacc. It killed me anyways. Alright. So, moving on from that, we have, if I change my game mode back, tons of those. Not tons, I guess. There's like 8 of them. And I mean, some of these, I don't really 100% know what they do. Like Foresight, it was working, but I don't really know what it did. Blink, I couldn't get it to work even. Bounce, I mean, you just saw me bouncing. Void, Leap, Return, you know, they're kind of weird. There's something to mess around with. So, yeah. Next up, we have the Runic ink. Now, this is crafted... No, stop. Alright, this is crafted like so. You take 1 water bottle, 1 gas tier, and 1 runic dust of any color, and you can get any type of runic ink. So, yeah, this will give you this like so. And then, let's see if I take this out real quick. And I hold it in my hand. I can tell you, I don't really know what this does. So this is something you guys can experiment with. You can tell me down in the comments below what you think it is or what it is, because, again, I'm not really sure with this. I've experimented with it a little bit. And, again, I can't really find out what this does. Runic ink. But you can craft it, so it has some sort of use. Alright, next we have the chisel, or the hammer and chisel. This is crafted like so. You need 1 stick, 1 cobblestone, and 1 iron ingot, and that will give you the hammer and chisel. And this item right here, if I come over here, you can see my beautiful statue. This is supposed to be a statue of myself. But, yeah, it's gotta look like me, and just a little bit. Let's do a comparison here. Does this look like me? I mean, let me take off this. You can see my chest plate. There we go. There. Do we match? I would say yes. I would have to say yes. So, anyways, with this, you can do things like this. You can just move around dirt. You can only do a diamond, or not diamond, but like a plus formation. You can't do the corners for some reason, but you can do up and down like this. So you can just remove things, place things, make a giant track. Like that. Looks kind of cool. It makes you, it's one good thing is that you always know where you've been. You can just like make little marks on the wall, or, you know, like I said earlier with my statue, or kind of inferred earlier, I guess. It's really good for decoration. It looks nice. To just make something look cool like this, or you can do it out of quartz. Quartz would look really cool. You can make your own little. I know that they have the big pillars for quartz, but I mean you could make your own. Just like carve them out. It's pretty cool. It works pretty well. It only has a certain amount of durability. As you can see, it's slowly wearing out. It's pretty good on the durability. It takes quite a while, but I mean, still it wears out. So, yeah. Next, we have the negate sacrifice. Now, this pretty much stops you from needing a sacrifice. You just throw it in, and instead of a sacrifice, you need this. And yeah, you can only get it with creative mode. There is no crafting recipe as of right now. Maybe there will be one eventually. Just like some outrageous thing, like you need, I don't know, 7 nether stars with a dye that turns them red to make a negate sacrifice or something like that. But that would just be a little much, considering the highest sacrifice I know of is 1 nether star. Or most expensive, I guess. Alright, and then we have the tools here. We have the spirit pickaxe and the spirit sword. You can get these from the, like, different... Oh, my sarlacc died. This is a depressing day. I'm going to make a stone that says RIP Sarlacc, but I'll do that eventually. So these here, anyways, you'll get them from your runic, runes. Some of them will give you certain things like these. I mean, these are the only 2 items that you can actually get from the runes. But I mean, other than that, you can get cool looking things and so on like that. But yep, this is pretty much the same durability as a diamond sword, save attack damage, but it does have knockback 10 and smite 5. And then we have the pickaxe, which it's kind of like a diamond pickaxe, but it's pretty nice looking. I mean, who wouldn't want a shiny pickaxe like this? And then moving on from those items, we're going to get to the final item. These are the bags or the pouches. You can craft them like so. You take 3 leather in a bucket formation and 1 string on top, and then in the center you put whatever type of runic dust you want, and that will give you a runic pouch. So I'm not 100% sure with these what their use is, considering that I think it only holds 1. I mean, I could be wrong. It could hold like 3 stacks of 64 runic dust. That would be pretty cool, but I don't think it does. I mean, we can take this out and nothing happens. It's just kind of like a little storage thing. So, you know, I'm not 100% sure what these what their use is. There probably will be something in the future for them, but you never know. So yeah, I'm gonna change my game mode to creative, and so thank you guys so much for watching. The link to the description, or the link to the description, the link to the download will be in the description below. That's pretty much it. This mod is called the now I can't even remember. How can I? Okay, Runic Dust mod. How I cannot remember that, I don't even know. Again, thank you all for watching. The download link will be in the description below, and have a nice day.